Welcome to my kitchen. We often say you are what you eat. Well, we're seeing that statement is true now more than ever. The problem of pesticides and chemical additives in our food chain is becoming a serious health threat to our families and especially to our children. According to a recent study, every day more than 1 million children age 5 and under, 1 million children, are exposed to an unsafe dose of organophosphate insecticides in their foods. In addition, the EPA estimates that 69 million families in the U.S. alone store these pesticides in the home. It's no wonder there are 60 to 70,000 poisonings every year from this class of insecticides. Studies show that long-term, low-level exposure to these can produce a whole host of neurological problems, including memory and concentration impairment. I can't help but wonder about the possible connection between the ever-rising ADHD and learning disabilities of America's children with the long-term, low-level exposure they incur. Even though some of the more problematic neurotoxins have been banned in the U.S., they're not banned from imported produce, and as you know, a great deal of our produce is imported. While we can't fix this problem on a national level, we can certainly make a change in our individual homes by refusing to use products that are proven unsafe. The top 10 foods that commonly contain pesticide residue are in this order: peaches, apples, sweet bell peppers, celery, nectarines, strawberries, cherries, lettuce, imported grapes, and pears. Now, while we definitely want to keep these foods in our diet, we need to find a better way, and buying organic is the first step. Look for the organic signs in your produce section. If your grocer doesn't carry organic produce, ask them to. If it's organic, you will know because you're going to see a little sticker on the product like this, and they always have an organic label up on top of the bin where these are stored. Another solution is to thoroughly wash your produce with a veggie wash to remove as much residue as possible. Apples, for instance, may have the pesticide mixed with the wax, which makes them harder to clean. I found this wash at my regular grocery store, not a specialty store, and it works great. It's really good for firm produce like apples, oranges, and pears. You just simply spray the fruit, wipe it for about 30 seconds, and then rinse it well. Then for your leafy and soft produce, add about 1/4 cup to a half sink full of water, swish it around, rinse it well, and then set it out to dry. I recently discovered a countertop sanitation system that I've got to show you today. This is just amazing. This is another way that you can clean your produce. This is a water-based system. I don't even know what to call this. It's so new on the market and it's so exciting. I just know that it's a water-based system that adds an extra hydrogen molecule to the water, producing a supercharged oxygen water. It has FDA and USDA approved process that kills, listen to this, it kills up to 99.9% of bacteria, including E. coli and salmonella, with no chemicals. Really, no chemicals, just water. You just put your produce like I have here. I put some of the culprits, like I want my orange cleaned and my apple because they may have that waxy residue. My bell pepper, my strawberries, my grapes. I want all these in my diet, but I want them clean. So I'll just fill the bowl up to the level that shows, and then you're just going to put some water in here. You want to cover it up with water. Oh, perfect. Up to the fill line. Simply put your lid on. Snap that in place. There we go. And get it cooked good and hard on there. Put it on your ionizer machine. See if I can get that to set for you. There we go, just like that. Push the button, and that's it. After 2 to 3 minutes, the water's oxygenated and your produce is cleaned. You can also place a spray bottle like I have here, which I've already done. You can put this on there and it ionizes as well, giving you 100% chemical-free cleaner. That's just amazing. I'm telling you, this thing works great. I tried it out in our warehouse and oh my goodness, the grease and grime in there just melted away. It was just amazing. This product is widely available at kitchen superstores everywhere. You can also find it online. And I've got to tell you, it works really good when you use these microfiber cleaning cloths because they attract that molecule. Works really great. Now, you know when you buy organic, you have to buy smaller amounts, right? Because the food breaks down so so much faster. And I know that's a battle personally. I'm always having to deal with it. Now with the girls off at college, we just don't use the produce up fast enough. But yet I want to buy organic, so I buy large amounts because that's how it comes, and then it goes bad. So I've learned some tricks that I want to show you today. All right, here's some tools that can really help so you don't waste your food, money, gas, or time. The first is this neat little disc that I have out here. Just like this. You put this in your refrigerator in the crisper bin. It absorbs the gases the food puts off as they decay. Just fantastic. You can get that any grocery store. The second are these neat bags that I have here. They look like this. They have this kind of a film to it. You'll feel it's a clay filling. This works the same way as the discs. This is really neat. So you can just take your lettuce, for instance, like a big bundle of lettuce like this, and after you've washed it, you've swished it in the water, you've rinsed it really well, you're just going to put it into the bag, just like you would when you buy them at the store, like that. Close it up, tuck it in your crisper, and you'll be amazed how much longer your produce lasts. I bought this in the produce section of my regular supermarket as well. Not expensive. And I tell you, additional money-saving tips are great. Now here's one that's great too. I'm going to just take an apple. Let's just say I cleaned my apple, cut it up. I want to have a little snack, so I cut an apple for the kids, right? But I might have made a whole bowl full and we didn't use them. Well, I don't want them to go bad. So I found this great vacuum sealer system. This is amazing. This appliance comes with these reusable plastic bags that can go from freezer to stovetop. These are Ziploc, which makes you able to wash them and reuse them. They're just fantastic. So you'll just take it like that, throw your produce or your leftovers. I mean, you can put hamburgers that you've made. You can put pieces of meat, anything. When you put it in the bag, take it down here and expel as much air as you can before you Ziploc it, just like this. Okay, then you'll see it has these little discs on here. You'll just choose one, take this apparatus. Now this is going to get noisy here in a minute, so bear with me. It's going to be worth it to watch it work though. Then you just take the little ring, place it right onto the disc, press down, and there it goes. It is just fantastic. What a way to stretch your dollar. Wow. I got this at a kitchen superstore as well. And there it goes. It's going to tell me when it's done. There we go. I mean, isn't that fantastic? I mean, that is just great. Took all the air out. Now my food isn't going to break down. You may wonder what buying organic means. It means the product, which all of these we have over here are organic. The product has not been grown with any of the unapproved agricultural methods, chemicals, pesticides. The soil hasn't been contaminated for the past 3 years. And as I have gone through the process with our organic noni, I can tell you firsthand the USDA does a great job trying to protect us. Their standards are extremely strict. I really appreciate that. And you can see from these vegetables here how beautiful they are. They don't look spotted. They're just fantastic. You can get good produce buying organic. And as we strive to better our world and our health, we can certainly start by making small changes at home. Going organic is a commitment, but your health is definitely worth it. You can find today's tips and more about going organic on my website. And thank you so much for being with me today. Please stay tuned for more of your health.